Finding the auto parts you need is now easier than ever. SEMA Search is a comprehensive online catalog that puts the power of our members' data in the hands of salespeople across the industry. SEMASearch.com. Searching for automotive parts will never be the same.
Welcome to SEMA Central. I'm Dennis Pittsenbarger, sitting here with Mike Spagnola from SEMA and the all-new SEMA Garage. I have been lucky enough to be out there, and just before we started doing this, you're like, wait, you haven't been out there lately. So before we get into that, what's going on at the SEMA Garage, Mike?
So thanks, Dennis, for having me here. It's just an amazing facility. It's a toyland for guys that love cars, right? And so we've just gone through a complete remodel. The place is painted now. We've gone through and done all the interior stuff. It's just a cool looking place, besides all the great toys that are there to play with.
And the toys, that's what I wanted you to tell me about. Some of the toys you have over there, I mean, technology is just in leaps and bounds growing. Talk about some of the cool stuff you got over there at SEMA Garage.
So it's a full development center. What we're really trying to do is help manufacturers develop product in a quick, efficient manner at a real high quality level. And so we start with tech transfer, or we start with actually working with manufacturers and having CAD files. So for example, we work with Ford and Chrysler and GM and Scion. They actually give us the CAD files. Great example of that is we already have the 2015 Mustang, we have the 2015 Chevy Colorado, we've got the F-150, so we have all those CAD files available to our SEMA members. We can give them those CAD files, they can do development work. If they don't have CAD, we can scan it for them. So we've got a full ferro arm. It's here at this display today. It'll be here all week. We're going to be showing how we can scan parts and reverse engineer them and hand you a CAD file so you can do your development work.
And you were gracious enough to show me that, and just talk about how great that is to have that as an asset for SEMA, not only their members, but everything.
It's just amazing. I mean, you know, up till a couple years ago, you had to really do a lot of measurements and use hand tools and do a lot of things to try to re-engineer and redevelop a part. And then you'd get it all done and maybe you didn't like it. So you might have spent a ton of money on tooling, gone ahead and had the part cast, or gone ahead and CNC'd that part and found it wasn't right or didn't fit right, or you wanted to make a modification. Now we can do it all in CAD. We can print it on a 3D printer. We can bolt it right to the car. In the case of some parts, we can run them on an engine and find out if we like them prior to going into tooling. It's just incredible.
Well, I know that your history at aftermarket parts is something that, you know, I'm sure 25 years ago you would have given anything to have those things. But it's that forward progress of giving these guys the ability to innovate on such an accelerated level.
And it's not only just acceleration, but it's accurate. It is so accurate now that, you know, it's within 1,000th of an inch. I mean, it's just cool. It's just cool.
Well, I tell you what, Mike, if people want information about how to get involved with the SEMA Garage and be part of that, how do they do that?
So if you're here this week at the SEMA Show, just come right here to the SEMA Central. We've got all these displays here. We've got people that can take your information. We can help get you signed up. And next week, when you get back to your office, we can have CAD files waiting for you.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming by the SEMA Central booth. Mike, it's always great to talk to you.
And you too.
We'll be back in just a minute right here from SEMA Central.
Thank you.